Okay, thanks, Carl. One more round of applause as well. We've got Annie Banker coming here from Terabits, showing you how to leverage Terabits as a marketing tool to help you close more transactions. Let's welcome Annie.
Good morning, everyone. It's good to see all of you here today. I'm going to talk a little bit about what's going on with Terabits for you, and also what we've got coming up for you, and also a new product that we have available to all the agents. Okay. Yeah. Let me get that up on the screen for you. There we go. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started this morning. Just an announcement to make to all of you. Real Trends, which is an industry magazine that comes out, surveyed 500 real estate websites, and Intero was voted the 4th best website in the U.S. So, great job. We're all proud and excited. So use that leverage that's out. It's people who read stuff about what's going on with websites are all aware of that, so you can power that with your own website. You've got that functionality as individual users, so use it to your advantage. So we've got right now features that we've implemented that have been requested since we started all of this. We now have the Power Search has polygon draw. So we finally got rid of the rectangles, and you can now draw whatever kind of shape you want. You can draw up to 5 of them on a map. So if you're picking out little areas, you can go ahead and just pick out 2 streets here, 10 streets there, whatever you want to do. It's completely customizable to what you want to pick out for an area. The report function has been expanded on Power Search. So you can now pull up summary reports of all the properties you're looking at. So you will have the compare, which did the 4 properties. We have the summary. And we also have that you can email hyperlinks out of properties that you selected. We now have ranges can be entered for bedrooms and bathrooms in the Power Search. That was a big one. We've got more choices. If you haven't looked at it for a while, we have more choices as to what you're picking with homes. And the vicinity search is also available now in Power Search, so you can type in an address and search around that. Again, the searches can be broken out in many different ways, by city, by zip code, however you want to rate those out. The website now has additional pages, so you are able to put your own custom pages on there. So along with the blogging that you can do and talking about the different neighborhoods that you represent, you can put your own pages up there. And finally, the email alert message is now customizable. That just happened this Friday. So you can go in there and say whatever you want to go out to your clients. You can change the footer, you can remove the footer, you can do whatever you want with that email alert that goes out to your clients on a daily basis. What's coming up? So we've still got a request list we're still working on. And the one thing about the Terabits product is don't expect it to just stop. We're continually listening to your suggestions. We want to improve the product. We want the product to be the best one that's out there as far as usability and functionality for the realtor. So keep sending your requests in. We're going to keep working on the product. And next year from now, I'm not going to say, okay, we're all done. It's a great product. We're going to go ahead and hopefully come up with another list of upgrades that we've done to the product for you. MLS areas are going to be added to the Power Search, which I know is going to make a lot of people really happy. REO short sale search is also being added, and we are going to have an expanded reporting function in which you're going to be able to pull up any of the information however you want from the MLS. So I've had agents tell me of all these cool different reports that they do, and we're going to be able to do those. You can customize and do them however you want to do them, so that's going to be coming up also. What we also have that's brand new is a product that we call One-to-One, and this is an add-on to the Terabits product, and this is a new marketing product that we've developed. For you as the agent, the benefits are it's going to give you one-to-one electronic communication with your prospects that are out there. This is a product for your sphere, for your farms, whatever you're working on. It's a fixed cost, it's a monthly cost. It doesn't matter what size your farms are, how many people you're farming to, it's just one cost a month. And it also gives you complete tracking of what your clients are out there doing. So essentially what this product does, and we're going to see what it does, is it shows them what the value of their home currently is, what's happening currently in their neighborhood. They have current market stats. So you're going to be able to see what properties they're looking at when they go and view the information around their neighborhood. You're going to see if they're changing their home values, maybe if they expanded their home, or they changed their loan amounts, or maybe they selected different comparables. You can see what they think of their house from them. For the consumer, what they get for this is each prospect has their own website for their home. So this is done for each individual person that you send this out to. They have a custom home site. And what it does is it displays live information from the MLS. It shows the solds, the pendings, the actives. It gives them a home valuation, home equity, so you can actually see if they change your mortgage values. And if they call you, you can see this information, and they can say, you know, what do I do? And you can actually find out, kind of go over with them and have a better idea of what's going on. It makes the consumer better informed and makes you better informed of what's happening with your consumers, so you can come up with the best scenarios that are out there. It also gives them the ability to privately communicate with you. They can question you, you can answer them, there don't have to be any phone calls. It's completely self-contained. You'll have to forgive the format of this. This is off my Google Mail, but this is the email that the client receives, and on the bottom you can see that there's a link. This is out to their custom home site, that they can go and look at the information. When they click on that, they're going to see their home along with all the active pendings and solds around it. Then they can go and look at the market statistics in their area, see what's sold, what's pending, what's active, and we are going to be expanding these statistics. And then finally here is where they can find out what their property is worth. They can go ahead again and adjust the size of their home, make any changes. They can also select their comparables, and you can see which comparables they are selecting, so you can see what they think of their home. And then they come here, this is a net sheet essentially. You're going to enter all the costs that are in here, so you customize the net sheet for your clients. You figure out what the costs are, and it says if you want something more accurate, again, this is very general, this doesn't take the place of the CMA. However, it gives them an idea of what's going on. So if they're kind of in a situation they don't know what to do, this might help them either push to sell their home or maybe contact you to find out what they really should be doing at this point in time. And finally, this is the Q&A area where they can just type a question. You will get an email saying that you have a question, and you can click, there's a link, you can go in and answer that question. What you see is you're going to see your farm on the left-hand side along with your clients' names, and you're going to see how often they're accessing this, along with a map that's showing you where their homes are located. And this can be for, you know, 1 to hundreds of clients, however many people you want to use this for. It's up to you. The next page, when you go in and actually look at someone's activity on here, you can go in and see which properties they looked at around their areas. Which solds were they looking at? Which actives are they looking at, or pendings? Then the next screen that we look at is where they've gone ahead and they've calculated their costs. So we can see that. And then again, we can look and see at what homes they've picked for their comparables in their area. And then if they've made any changes to their net sheet, we'd see that also. And then finally, this is where you're going to go in and read the question, and you just respond to it, and you hit send, and it's off and gone to them. What does it take to create this? It takes a farm or a sphere of influence, both. Again, as many as you'd like with this. You're simply going to go ahead and click on a button where you're going to upload your farm or your sphere. And you're going to pick which statistics to show to the area. So how many pendings, how many actives, how many solds do you want to show in that area? How close do you want them to fit to the home? Do you want them to be within 20% of the size of the home? It's up to you. The next is where you select your comparables. And again, you choose what you want to show them in comparables for their home. And then here's where you determine which costs are going to show up on that equity calculator. And then finally, the email is customizable to the clients. So you can go ahead and you can edit our information, make it longer, make it shorter, whatever.